but my name is Gabriela. I'm 23 years old. Okay. I live in Belo Horizonte, in Minas Gerais state. I'm here in Talk and Talk since 2021, I guess. Don't remember. And yeah, that's it about me. So hello, persons from YouTube. I'm here with Tainá to talking about the new year. And so Tainá, can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure, my name is Tainá. I'm 22 years old. I'm on Talking Talk since October 2023, and I live in Salvador, Bahia, and I have 6 cats. Six cats.
Do you have 6 cats? Gosh, I have one. And for me,
Oh,
is one of the craziest.
uh, I I didn't want them, but I don't know how to say pena in English.
What the
I
what?
I don't know how to say the word pena.
Pera?
Pena, pena.
Don't know
I
too.
feel sad
Don't
to
remember.
let them on the streets without
Oh, do you have misery?
yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I have two, but I can't take all the cats because here in my neighbor have a lot. And I have 2 dogs, so
Uh, it's
it's
complicated.
impossible right now. So thank you, Taina.
It's
You
just
want to say
me.
something? What?
It's just me.
Yeah,
It
just
is
you.
me.
Just you. Because this read AI, it's AI who read
Mm,
and transcript all the conversation. Okay.
thanks.
So the question number 1. What were the major highlights or achievements in your personal life in this year?
Can you start that because I don't have time to think about it. I don't read the questions because if I read, I will I will see some subjects that I don't like. I will not participate. So I don't say.
Like, how was your best achievement in this year? Like, is a goal you put and you achieve?
I guess my life is when I finish um my scientific initiation. In Brazil we say IC. So when some graduates participate some project of research. So I think the major highlight was that because I entreguei my final results. I present them to my university. So that's it. And make some progress in area of uh, in personal area when I in relation to more independent in your studies because your professor or your teacher don't explain everything you need, so you need to describe by your own.
And what's the project like?
Um,
Look like?
oh my
What is about the project?
god, it was in theory of epidemiology. You know the graphics you haven't seen in pandemic era about the COVID.
Yes, I know.
Mortality average and that. So I search and make some calculations about mortality in incidence in of leukemia in the old elderly public.
That's awesome. I remember to study that at my post graduation. I remember to study that in COVID was really awesome. In college too, I did biomedicine, so I see a lot of that. But when I finish the college, the COVID exists, but don't have a lot of certs about COVID. We are in a pandemic time when I finished the college, so it was really terrible to understand and try to study something really, really new who anyone who don't have certs. We know the virus, but we don't know about the consequences and the rest, all the rest. So it was amazing, but really bad. But it's really, really interesting, really interesting. So you publicated.
No, I don't because it involves some bad events. Because when you start working with research, it's not just what you want. It's just about what we can do with other persons. It's a project group with other persons, other I guess other with first other partner people in the era. So there is no there is a complicated in the
It's a little
United
bit messy, right? I understand.
and uh when I don't wanna say that nice when I argue with something I was uh, taxada de Muri, teimosa, Muri,
Why?
because I didn't hear the experienced voices. So it's a big highlight of my life, yeah. Iemanjá let me a big gift. Levou tudo, sabe?
Sometimes it's good to hear persons with have a lot of experience, but sometimes it's not good because the person don't want to explain and teach you something. The person want to make clones of
Exactly,
themselves
exactly.
and exist. The persons are really different. So I remember have a lot of teachers who think the students will be the same, like the same person who the professor and the teacher was. It's terrible. It's terrible for the experience in general.
Exactly.
But in science, it's always like that. Always, always. Is this
And
it's the normal in Brazil.
exactly. The we normalized some actions that can be moral assault. And this is so tough to discuss. And let's go to the question two.
Go ahead. Yeah, it's a difficult discussion, but I think it's a good discussion to bring
Yes.
some topic about it. So I try to do for the new year, probably in some days. So the question number two, can you recall a particular event or experience from this year that significantly impact you positively or negatively? Do you have, Taina?
Yes, my stage, stage in in the clinical area, all focus on diagnosis. Uh, we I studied pharmacy. I didn't talk, but I what is laboratory of clinical analysis. Do you understand me? Thanks. So it's a such a interesting experience because I see a lot of settings, a lot of areas inside of that, microbiology, molecular biology, biochemistry, and the diagnosis area is so much different the clinical area to discover what is disease, the cause, that in the individuals. And it is so different the epidemiology. We analyze the disease in all individuals, all people that have that. I don't
I prefer the epidemiology, to be
know.
honest. I think it's really awesome, epidemiology. I love it, but I understand. But like, is for negative or positive impact for you?
Positive impact
Yes.
because I don't imagined myself in this area. I know that I know that I wasn't able uh, to do the things to work on this, something like that.
I think it's a little bit different than you expected.
Exactly.
Okay, got it. And negatively, do you have any kind of negatively impact?
Yes.
If it's so particular, don't tell, but have some negative impact you want to share?
I'm so sorry because I I will not talk about that because it involves some deaths.
Oh, I understand. It's a
um,
sensitive topic.
exactly.
Oh, no worries. But I have some too. More negatively than positively this year. But yeah, 2023 was the year of the things didn't happen. The things happen um against my control. So yeah, it's the life. I teach with that, but I prefer to stay dumb, to pass that.
Exactly. I prefer, no, I don't prefer teaching that.
Yeah, I
So,
don't want to teach. No. Oh, it was a starborn thing, so I
exactly,
prefer only to see and okay, that's it.
exactly.
Not to
See the
pass.
examples.
Yes, yes, the examples, the past examples, but I guess 2023 was the year of the experience. For me, the bad experience. So I passed a lot of bad experience.
but
Is that
in but in personal area or professional area.
all the areas, all the areas have
Okay.
like in these two areas, the professional and the personal area. The personal area is better than the professional, but the both are, I have a lot of
Word.
uh, yes. Sorry for my dog. Yes, like that. Have a lot of experience. I wouldn't like to pass it. but I passed it. So I'm
Was that
alive.
good?
I'm alive. I don't know why, but I'm here. Uh, yeah, it was not good for me at the time, but we finished this year, so I try to not thinking about it, but I
Yeah,
I I would like this year finished as soon
yeah,
as possible.
yeah, me too. The other years finished, years end. I had a feeling of grateful, but in this year I didn't feel that. I will not will I will not feel that because a lot of
Me,
experiences that are so disgusting.
yeah, me either. Like all the years I feel, shine, glimmer of oh, it's the end of the year.
Yeah,
Thank you. This year
optimistic.
was awesome. But I know a lot of persons who this year was the horse one. Is the horse one. And that a horse with professional personal life. I have a lot of friends who divorced this year, who break up this year,
Me
who
too.
get fired this year. So this year it was a change we didn't expect because it's the first year we live
No,
without COVID. So, you know, as an adult, you feel like I don't preserve these
yeah,
2 years. What I do, I go to the clubs, I do the things, or we don't know. Because I remember who had 20 years old and the pandemic beginning, and when I wake up again, I'm 23. So
I'll do it. I need to work. I need to wake up early, very, very early, as 5 a.m. So what is that? What?
I'm laughing, but I like to wake up at 5 a.m. I prefer to wake up really, 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 really early and go to bed really early too, like 9 or 9:30, because I like to sleep so much, to be really honest. But I don't know, the pandemic time stole um 2 years. So a part of us, we are adults and okay, but imagine the teenagers who didn't know how to do. And I don't, it's crazy because all the time you hear person said, "Oh, I'm anxious. I'm anxious." All the
I'm
time, all the time.
depression.
Yeah, I have pains. Oh, my head, I have a headache. I'm anxious because of that. And when you see it's a small thing, but we passed 2 years in house to do nothing, and a part of us didn't finish the school and graduations and so on. And a part of us was fired. So of course we had anxious. It's unbelievable.
Exactly, exactly. I see. I agree with you and have the same perspective. A lot of my friends uh, enter university in 2020. So they encounter a whole academic work online. And they didn't experience very presential experiment, presential things, networking with others, and they turn back, they come back with some, how can I say that? In, in, Eu não sei falar saúde, mas saúde.
Amém.
Weird doubts and weird behaviors that I don't understand why that. That's it.
Yeah, we always have feelings who don't understand. Like I when the pandemic end, I finished I was finished the college and it was so different. Like to see my friends in a screen and try to not be crazy. And in the beginning was like, oh, it's good. I stay at home 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 years. It's like no, I lost a lot of things. I lost some friends too. So not for the COVID, but I lost some friends who the convivence. Because the college is that. If you don't have the convivence with your friends, maybe you don't have anything to say it. Because it's the only thing it's similar than you both. So it's complicated these times. But now who the pandemic finished, I see the persons start to be more calm. In the beginning of this year was horse. The persons are more anxious and angry about everything. Everything. So is the pandemic thing,
Mental
you know,
consequences.
the consequence. I am too. I'm too anxious and nervous. I'm nervous with myself, not with others, but with myself. But at the time, I stay quiet and I think like, no, I stop it because I feel really, really, really mad with my positions and my way to say of the things.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah, I think everyone feel the same. I when I go to the psychologist, my psychologist always said, Gabby, everyone is anxious. Don't have any person who come to me and said, "Oh, I'm okay." I'm not okay. I'm anxious. So it's the consequence of the COVID. Um, and I have more because I had COVID and my nose, it's like destroyed. I even I smell the things, but in a it's not in a high level anymore. When I smell the things, I need to smell more, to take the taste of the thing. Terrible, terrible, worst thing ever.
Uh, I know that think that the more expressive language to say something is the Portuguese. So, minha filha, vixe.
Puta cagada. Eu sei, mas tá bom.
Oh,
Pior que é
kudos,
o pior que
kudos, congratulations to survive, to make draw.
survivor. Yeah. And the best language to express it's in Brazil. Yeah. We express a lot. I guess I'm Mineiro. Mineiro and you are Baiana, right?
Right,
I think we both express better.
very, very expressive.
Very expressive. Like, I have friends who from Bahia and I'm laughing a lot and my friends laughing a lot about me because I teach some bad words and the guys teach me bad words too, different words who never see in my life. So it's a good discussion because we feel the angry of others. I don't know if it's because Bahia it's not so far away from Minas, and Bahia and Minas always had a good relationship, like always have something new to say it. It's amazing. It's amazing. simply amazing.
There
Because
are a
we
lot, there are a lot of different things. A lot of learns to understand and compare and share with each other.
yeah.
For example, I don't know what is no, oh my gosh, the historical city in MG. Oh my gosh.
Mm.
The city of Aleijadinho.
Ah,
Eu não
ok.
sei o nome da cidade.
Ouro Preto?
Yes, it's
Ouro
the
Preto.
best.
Oh, it's perfect. Ouro Preto is perfect. But it's amazing to see, like, it's lovely because I have a friend who is not living anymore in Bahia and work here in Minas, work in the same department than my. And he always said to me, like, Gabby, you are only like in Minas, you live in a Sudeste. You only the place in Sudeste who Bahia likes. I'm laughing a lot. I started laughing, and this friend said to me like, because Minas don't have it's not a stubborn person. It's a person who wants to talk, who wants to laugh and with you, who wants to drink with you. So it's amazing. And he said to me like, almost persons in Bahia think like that. The Minas is like separate way. Sudeste.
Because they forget the Espírito Santo.
I'm laughing a lot. And I answered him like, why? And he said to me
Oh,
like,
is that
because
my country?
it's so different. It's so different. When it comes to Minas, he said to me like, I was treated so well. The persons t give me cafe, give me a hug, and say it, oh, bora tomar uma. And he said it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Oh my goodness, what is the expression of mother? Is our love's language. Toma uma.
Wow. He said that to me. It's like it's amazing because Mineiro is sit with you in a bar and don't give a matter where you're from. Only want to like
Want
to
to
talk.
talk to you?
Yeah,
Exactly.
don't have invasive questions. And I feel like, yeah, but have some Mineiros is different. And calm down. Have some Mineiros who's not cool, who's
Oh,
not respectful. And he said to me, Gabby, but it's amazing because the person even thinking about, oh, you're from Bahia, only think like,
oh,
come on, drink with us.
yeah,
Come on.
yeah. Do you have water? Do you have a cow?
It's only
No.
that. It's only that. And he always said to me, like, it's a good experience. Because he goes in other cities who is so different than here. He said to me, like, the only place I want to live more than Bahia, it's in Minas. Because the rest of the Brazil, I feel really strange. Have some parts he suffer racism. So it's a really deep
Exactly.
one. Yeah. It's not like here in Minas have a lot to be really honest, but in Belo Horizonte, it's more harder to see this kind of positions of the persons. But if you go to Ouro Preto and this kind of local, it's more deep, more uh, it, yeah, it's really angustiante when you see it. But he said to me, I never suffered in Minas any kind of racism, but when I go to, I think it's São Paulo, when he goes to São Paulo, suffer racism, and I feel like, yeah, so that's and the south of Brazil have this problem. Oh, have this problem. We had.
Yeah,
We need to face it.
yeah. If they don't think what is so normal to us have melanin. Well, I see so sun every day in my life in 33 degrees. So I need melanin. It's normal.
It's beautiful. Like I would like to stay in the sun more, but I don't like a lot of sun.
Oh,
Always when I
uh,
go to Bahia, I come back red because my skin don't take melanin. And I feel really angry because I feel red and I have insolação. Always.
oh, filha.
But I love.
You, exactly, we love that.
But I
That,
go
that,
to Bahia and stay in the sun. My mom
that,
feel crazy, but I stay. I know.
and
I don't have
nowadays,
the sun like in Bahia. Bahia is more, I don't know, the sun is more higher.
yeah,
It's more
when I
higher.
go to when I go into the interior of the state, I see that perfectly. I feel and see because the sun is more uh, shinest than in the capital city.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I don't think it's because of the beach. I don't think it
Because
had
of
the relation.
hangover, Melina. Hangover
Oh,
of
so
the beach. When I smell the characteristic
mm,
odor, we say that is marisia. So I
mm.
know the combination between this smell, this beach, the sun, that you can see the you can identify, read something. Marisia.
Yeah, I like the beach, but of course Minas didn't have. So it's really crazy when you go to, Carnival. When Mineiros come goes to Bahia and start the carnival. What's really awesome, because I don't know why
Right?
Mineiros love the
Seguro, por
Porto
seguro.
Seguro. Porto Seguro, Trancoso, and Arraial da Ajuda. I prefer Arraial da Ajuda. I think it was a beautiful local. But it's amazing because I have a friend who always, every single year go to Porto Seguro. He knows the name of the neighbors. He made friends, go
Again,
to houses.
so interesting. Can I meet him?
I want to go with him someday.
Yeah,
But it's
take
awesome.
us along, Danilo.
Yeah, it's like it's really different because he always said, "Oh, Gabi, I go to Porto Seguro and I stay in the house of the friend of mine." And I feel like, okay. And when she take a picture, is a guy who meet in the last carnival. And I feel like, oh, you go to the houses of the person, that's all. But
Exactly.
it's
It's a
amazing. It's
I,
amazing.
I know that I don't know. I think it's a reality. We so we believe so much in the other person. We uh, acreditar não só, mas confiar in other person because
You trust.
thanks a lot. We trust a lot in the person. Uh, a lot of my friends are by interior side of the state, so they need to socialize with other person in the same house, and and it's going to very well. So I need to we trust so much that I need to.
No, Mineiro is a little bit different. Like we don't trust in the first moment. We always comemos quieto. It's
Mhm,
like that.
the best expression.
We a gente confia desconfiando. In Minas had this two dialects. Like você confia, but you have some doubts, you know. You always have some doubts. I don't know why, but you born in Minas, you born with that. It's like that. Everyone have this.
It's a beautiful teaching. It's a
It
beautiful.
sounds, oh, I think it's so
Exactly.
bad first, because
Yeah. When I travel to the interior side, oh, let's go to my house to take a coffee. Let's drink a
yes,
coffee. Let's drink a beer. Ah, Tio, bring some queijinho. It's so acquainted. You
yeah,
feel so familiar in an environment, family environment, and that's so artful. And oh, you are my new mother. I always love you.
yeah. In Minas, we are more family. Like all, not always, but like we stay more in family together and food a lot. Have food a lot. Always have food. If you go to a mineiro house, always have a food and a queijo and a café. I don't like café, but the person love café.
I love
So I always
coffee.
put. I do for my friends. I really don't like, but I like the smell of the cafe.
Dang,
Yeah,
it's
the smell is
the smell is so different. The taste.
different.
I my brain don't understand the connection between each one to other.
It's amazing.
It's
I prefer the here in Minas have a candy who do with café. It's like a balinha de café. I love.
nice.
I think it's amazing. It's an invention. The person do that. It's like it's
They,
amazing.
yeah,
Blow
that
my mind.
person needs to dominate the world. As the same thing of brigadeiro. The person who
Yeah.
invented the brigadeiro.
Who do that is the best person. Is the best person. Brigadeiro and doce de leite. I think is the
Yeah.
God. You know.
And the doce de leite mineiro, it's so different. They're so
Yeah.
tasteful. Um, they, ai meu Deus, demora, Cacilda. Eu esqueci, demora.
I know. For the because we do with some fruits too here.
Hum,
It's like and it likes to put the things.
it's a beautiful emotion. Emotion, you know that
Oh, yeah.
emotion is we see in some cosmetics. It's
Yeah.
a form to protect some
Yeah.
smells, tastes. Yes, feel that. I taste that in the village mineiro. In Bahia, oh meu Deus,
I
prove
don't
that,
know why.
when I prove that, e I prove again, doce de leite daqui, eu me senti traída.
Have some doce de leite here. Have the traditional one, who's really awesome, sweet, but it's beautiful. But have others who mineiros put together the traditional one or not. We don't give a matter. Be really honest. We don't have this kind of, oh, it's the traditional. Don't change the traditional. No, here we take the traditional and put more traditional given a matter of the tradition, but
Like
it's
the pizza,
amazing. Yeah, it's like pizza. Pizza here we put all the things.
all the things.
Hot dog too. We don't give no matter of the food. No, no. It's like we invented and we put more.
So my new, no, peraí, né? My goals to 2024 is to visit BH
Come on, come
because
on.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm, eu não sei se posso falar isso, né? Mas I like the audience publicity.
Gosta do quê? Não ouvi?
Publicity,
Ah,
publicidade.
yeah.
Your publicity so
It's amazing.
amazing. Exactly.
It's amazing. Because we don't have a lot of things. So we need to put more things for the person's coming. So the
Ah,
carnival here, if you don't know, like the carnival here don't have 5 years. And it is one of the best of Brazil because we have the marketing. But it's really good. But I remember when I was a kid, even exist the carnival.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
Yeah, the carnival in BH is born in 2026, 2016, 2016. Yeah.
Why?
Why? I don't
Why it
know.
took so long?
Because we don't have a lot of persons. Belo Horizonte,
Oh shit.
I don't know why, but we even exist the carnival. I remember when I was a kid, have the kid bloquinhos.
Yeah.
It's only that. But an adulthood is go to Bahia to take the carnival, to go to Pelourinho, but we not stay here.
Yeah.
So the persons can stay here and some baianos come and do some bloquinhos here who had Baianas Ousadas is one of the best bloquinhos in BH is from a person who comes to Bahia and stay here and want to continue. And here we had slut bloquinho who comes to yeah, it's the sluts who goes and do the bloquinho.
Oh my god. I
But it even
understand.
exists.
I understand perfectly Baianas Ousadas, and I would do the same. We are a bit tired to see Claudinha Leite
Yeah.
every year.
Have the ability. Have the ability. And this guy comes to Minas to do it's not the purpose to do that. Comes to Minas to work in Vale, I guess Vale do Rio Doce, I don't remember where. And this guy like miss the carnival. And in Minas didn't have a lot of carnivals. Like in Ouro Preto had, always had because of the university. So always have a party, but Belo Horizonte even exist. So this guy come and talk with other persons, Mineiro persons who want to do that,
He's
and
a
now
genius.
we are on the five best carnivals in Brazil.
Wonderful. Astonishing. This guy is so genius. Entrepreneur of himself.
Yeah, he take the publicity and the marketing Mineiro and comes.
So I know that where's the memes publicity in the on Instagram. I know where they it was
Yeah,
born.
it's amazing. And now we had a lot of, you know, graffiti.
Sim, sim.
In Belo Horizonte have a lot of graffiti too, who put in the builds.
Yeah, yeah.
The girls paint, have a group of girls who paint for the oh black community. For the black
Ah,
community who put a lot of murais, who
in
put the
so big
culture
buildings. Exactly.
big and so beautiful to see and having the whole city. And it's amazing to see.
So
If
beautiful
you want to
because
see, I guess is Minas, as
sure.
Minas. do grafite. I think it's that. As Minas do Grafite.
I'm
Or if
gonna
you
search
put
that.
grafite Belo Horizonte, you search too.
I
Grafite em Belo Horizonte ou
see.
As Minas do Grafite. I think it's that. But it was amazing. It was beautiful to see. And the girls do, and have a group of only girls, who passed bad moments of the life, like suffer some kind of agressão.
Domestic violence.
Yeah. So it's a really, really deep one. It's amazing. It's amazing. And the murals, I think in some months had the museum of that in Minas. We put in a museum like the photographs. But I don't know if it comes to be, because the person's is really bad sometimes, and have old persons who want to stop that, because it's not graffiti, it's yeah, it's like that. But in Minas have to. I don't know if in Bahia had that, but in Minas had a lot. And it's amazing. The person do a graffiti and get out.
I really like to know that. I'm gonna search. I am search, of course, and I on Instagram I follow a person who nickname is Calangos. He makes a lot of the beautiful graphics in the city of Salvador. If they travel aboard, they go aboard to the United States to show that. So it's so different and impressive. So it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
And it's a hard work, because I see the
Work.
girls who, oh, you need to go to the build, who painting, and oh gosh, I
I
think it's
only
amazing.
think about the how highest
Yeah,
it was the building. It's all
yeah.
kinds of things.
And always this kind of painting is at the night.
Yeah.
So how you see the floor? You don't see.
So we talk. It is not. I'm not paid for that, but but they make
Oh,
some paintings like that, and so representing
gosh.
the orange, the our state.
Yeah, it's
So
like a tattoo.
yeah,
Like a
with
tattoo.
it so much original purple.
Oh.
Eu não sei falar indígena, né? Mas very traces characters of that. So it's so different, so beautiful, and
And
I don't have any coin to. Hey, vem cá, pinta aqui meu quadro.
do my house, please.
Exactly.
I remember the first time when I go to Bahia, I see the Iemanjá, a graffiti of Iemanjá near to a beach in Arraial da Ajuda. But it's when the beach who had anyone, and anyone knows the beat, and who knows who talk with a specific person, because it's like a private beat. So beautiful, don't have anything. And oh, the sun, whew, was hard in this day. And I remember to go to the beach and look to a wall, and had the Iemanjá, and Iemanjá with a ball, you know, with a ball, and put like that, and look to the sun, and the sun oh, it's so beautiful to see. So
I
beautiful.
guess I guess can be too. The mirror, the mirror. So,
Um,
Iemanjá is so known because she's an Odisha and one of the known cachaças in the Bahia. She has a festival exclusively for her. Two
Beautiful.
favorite, and the major part of city gave some gifts to her. Rose, flowers,
It's like
and
oferendas.
yes,
Ah,
yeah.
that's amazing. And all the population participated, or is a private religion moment? No, all the population. Oh,
For the population. They do this encounter, especially in the Rio Vermelho. It's a neighborhood in Salvador City, and a million of people do a long walk to do that. Some beachmen, pescadores, some pescadores
crazy.
collected all these gifts and put on his barks, and they oh my Deus, navega. I don't know how to say navegar.
Saw.
They
I put on the
saw
chat. It's like
to
sail
don't
or saw. I don't remember where to spell that,
tall.
but it's like that.
No. Hey, you understand me. And so there is to finish, there is a perfume so much commercialized and called, there is Iemanjá. It's called alfazema. Alfazema.
Oh, it's the plant.
No, it's the perfume. The
Oh, I know.
perfume. A million
I know.
people gave perfume to her. So, oh my God, the beach. No, mas
I
they
want to participate in that.
It's a beautiful thing because everything here finish in alcohol and parties. So in the end,
I like it. I see how Mineiros and Baianos like it each other because we always finish in the same way. Religions party? No.
no.
We drink.
At the first moment it can be, but in the end,
In the end, you put a song and bring us a cachaça and you drink.
exactly.
You drink a lot. Now I know the the politic Bahia and Minas is from non-alcohol and parties.
we need to do colligation as Rio de Janeiro and São Paulo. BH.
Oh, it's a good fight. But Rio and
Oh,
São Paulo hate each other, so
no. When they need to be together, they will do that. BH, they're so similar to Bahia because BH, Bahia, BH. So it's
it starts with B.
exactly. Is
But
wrote in the stars.
yeah, you remember me something really funny. Like in Sudeste, Rio and São Paulo hate each other. Hate. Like always have a fight with each other. Yeah, I don't know why, but I think it's because of the culture. It's similar, but not so similar. The food sometimes is,
The samba,
yeah,
the
have this kind
funk.
of,
Yeah,
yeah, rixa.
it's
And I remember to see on Instagram a girl who from Bahia, who said like, I love the fight of São Paulo and Rio because Minas and Espírito Santo only watch and don't say anything. You see mineiros and capixabas only watch like, oh, okay,
oh my
fight
God.
again. We don't do anything.
Espírito Santo never talk something about that
No.
because they have privacy beach. So I'm so good right now.
It's amazing because now mineiros come to and the past mineiros go to Espírito Santo only because of the beach. But now the empresários, mineiros empresários go to Espírito Santo to put supermarket, to put all the things in Minas. And the Espírito Santo is okay with that. Like, yay, don't give it a matter. Come on. It's amazing because here in in BH, have a supermarket. The name is BH. So if you go to Belo Horizonte, you see a lot of Araújo, it's a drugstore, and BH is a supermarket. And now, if you go to Espírito Santo, you see a BH supermarket.
Supermarket. Oh my god. I'm so angry right now. I'm so angry because the name of the supermarket is Atacare.
Atacarejo, have one atacarejo here. I like
Atacarejo.
it, but it's
Eu não sei,
good.
não,
I
eu não sei
love to.
descrever.
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
how
I
to
like it.
describe this big orange thing in the city. We see at different points the orange thing in the city. Meu Deus do céu,
Gosh, I love atacarejo.
isso é uma invasão laranja, é laranja mecânica.
I like atacarejo because have the best seafood, fishes.
Sim,
It's
sim.
really good because Belo Horizonte don't have a lot of supermarkets who buy fresh seafood, of course.
Yes.
But atacarejo had. It's amazing because you go
I
and you
don't
have
have
a
it.
lot of fishes you never see in your life.
I don't like because we 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 gather some small supermarkets in the neighbors feiras. So they sells a lot of things in the seafoods, and the atacarejo is so poor in some companies, now
Mm,
companies.
I understand.
Then you go to the section to condensed milk. You see too much. You see only two companies. So
Yeah,
here,
complicated.
here is like that. But if in BH it's different, congratulations.
No, we have a lot. We have a lot. Like it's really amazing because, of course, have some difference. But if you go to a BH supermarket, it like it's funny because we like so much the name BH who put in the supermarket.
I like to. Bahia
It's amazing.
only two consonants and they are B and H. So
I love because all of my friends who comes to other places in Brazil, who come to Bahia, who come to Maranhão, and other locals in Brazil who comes to here, I always said, you don't see a museum at the first time. I go to you in BH, and then I go to in Araújo. Because like Araújo is a drugstore who see in every kind of local, every kind. If you look, you see Araújo. If you go to other place, you see Araújo too.
I guess it's a transport line.
É muito bom. É muito bom. Eu sempre falo, vamos ver uma Araújo. Que aí você vai ver que it's a drugstore who buy everything. Of course, have pills, but if you want to buy a milk, for example, you buy in Araújo too. If you buy a cheese, you see in Araújo too.
As oh my gosh, I am as pharmacy student is so complicated
Não,
to
é
see.
maravilhoso. É maravilhoso. Se você quiser comprar qualquer coisa, você vai achar. Você vai achar.
But you forget that pharmacy is a healthy environment.
No,
You
here
forget.
in Minas, no. Here is different. Have everything you even imagine. Have a microwave to put the marmita to.
You encounter on the pharmacy, on the Araújo. I will search and
Amazing.
process that.
I mean, no, it's amazing because a friend of mine who comes to Porto Alegre and feel like, no,
Araújo, BH.
why we do that?
É mesmo? Ele entrega
Tem.
tudo. Ele entrega tudo. Entregamos em todo o Brasil. Oh.
And the prices is not so higher. It's the normal prices of the products, but have a lot of international products too, like
Sorry,
Sephora,
sorry,
this kind.
talking South, but is that logo?
Is Araújo? Is that we are good on marketing.
So
But Tainá, I stole 8 minutes. Thank you for your time. I put on the chat the link for the feedback if you want to say something, if you want to put some topic to answer, it's available. And it's the last immersion of the year. So thank you a lot and have a nice new year. And I hope to see you in the first weekend of the year. Yeah, then the day two. I stay here again at 8 a.m. Okay, thank you.
thank
It's a
you
pleasure.
too. Good. Happy holidays. Bye bye.
It's a
See
pleasure
you
to meet
too.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, persons
Me
from